Remember, the YouTube ads feed the ducks.
Doug, what do you want? Oh, you're a bad dog.
You know, one day I'm going to regret that Doug on the door. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for January the 3rd. The winter storm started. They're calling for some serious nasty weather here. Actually, really nasty weather. There are big warnings all over the internet. Don't go out, don't drive, don't go anywhere. You know, but we got some crazy weather. It's supposed to really warm up tomorrow. Then it's supposed to get cold, and I'm talking serious cold. Actually, tomorrow I've got a Doug. Come on, get back here. The fence is on. We've got some serious cold weather coming. Minus 30-degree lows for 3 nights in a row. So I got some things to do tomorrow. Tomorrow's a big get ready for the cold day. I've got some ideas that I've got to try to make it a little easier for the ducks to cope with what's going on here. But I got to show you. I got some escapees here. And it looks like they just broke an egg too. I think they did just break an egg. No, don't back. Oh, Doug, no. Oh, look at this. They're trying to break an egg. Oh, they did. No, it's not broken yet. You guys are bad. I think they're trying to tell me they want out. I think that's it. Well, I'll open it over here. I should say the gate, not the door. He doesn't want to hurt the ducks, he just wants to play with them. I'm trying to do the gate here, guys. Latch the gate. Oh, and everything's catching up here. Here, I got it just so it doesn't blow shut on the ducks. Look at that, they just wanted to come out to get out of the pen. Oh, Dad. Flying duck. But I want to go in the shed here, because it looks like Survivor Duck is under the heat lamp. I'm just gonna. It's still minus 10. It's not warm. I'll give you a shot. Look at that, guys. It's still not warm. Not as warm as they said today. Oh, it is Survivor Duck. Relax, girl. I'm not gonna bother you. Look at her cooking herself. That's good. I'm gonna leave the light on for you. No, relax. I don't see any eggs in here. Of course, last night was just Muscovy's in here, and I don't think they've started laying eggs yet. All right, we'll leave her alone. She's obviously wants some heat. I'm not going to take it away from her. I'm not doing good here today, guys. I came out really early this morning. Here, I gotta put this pail down here. I'm filming like a total amateur here today. I came out this morning I looked at the temperature, and it was supposed to go to minus 19 last night, and I got up at 5:45 this morning, and it was only minus 12. So it was drastically warmed up compared to what it was in the middle of the night. So I came out in the pitch dark, and I let the ducks and the geese out of the barn and the shed, opened the gates so they could come out. It was just pitch dark, couldn't turn the camera on, but we'll go into the barn and see what they've given us. So this morning's a little bit screwed up and everything. The wind though, they're not kidding about the temperature changing. Doug! Oh, you. The Muscovies are flying and tormenting the crap out of Doug. Look at this. Okay, I hear somebody banging. Oh, Doug. Alright, Doug's, he's seriously interested in ducks today. Alright, let's see what's going on here in the eggs. Okay, I gotta turn the camera around here, guys. I'm still struggling with this right hand. It's a little better today, but it's still not right. Ah, Dougie now he sees me opening the door. Oh, I'm hitting my hand. Oh, I'm a complete spaz today. Doug should be banging on the door here any second. What have we got for eggs? Oh, we got a whack of eggs in here. Holy mackerels. Of course, they were locked up in here last night. Like I said, I got to come up with something. Tomorrow is my day. I got my thinking cap actually on. I've been thinking about things all day. All morning, I should say. Trying to figure out how I can come up with a way of having them in lockdown in the barn, but with still some water. I don't want water in the barn because I learned my lesson last year. No matter what you do, you're going to have a giant mess. And if I can keep the barn dry, it's just so much better for them. So I'm trying to figure out a way of having some water just outside the door, so they can just go out, get a drink, come back in, or something like that. I don't know yet. I got to think about it. I've got a heated pail. The black rubber pail that I have, which I can put outside the door, and I might come up with something. Like I said, I'm trying to get my head around it to come up with something that, one, I can stop the ducks from having water in the barn, but still have access to the water, because this cold weather we got coming. I couldn't believe it. I looked at the weather after I came in from letting the ducks out this morning, and I was actually shocked because it wasn't like that yesterday. And now they're calling like minus 30. When it says minus 30 right across, it's like, okay, it's for real. We got a serious freeze coming. So I'm gonna throw the pivot heads on, and we'll do egg recon and see what we got here. Alright guys, the pivot heads did the infamous turn off and on instantly. So I don't know if they're working right now or not. Oh, I don't get these things. It's got a serious software glitch of some sort. And I don't know why it just started. Alright, let's see what we got for eggs. Oh, there's Mo! Mo, you were in the shed all night with the heat lamps. That seems to be Mo's new spot. I wonder what is going on with Mo. He's really antisocial, you know, and he looks great. Like, he doesn't look sick. He's not acting sick, but he's just it's like he's just an antisocial duck now. He doesn't even hang around with the females, and the females don't hang around with him. Mo. Here. Oh, yeah, as soon as I go near you. What a big duck you are. Hey, Mo? Oh, I know. We'll leave you alone. Alright, what do we got for eggs? Alright. Holy moly. Okay, let's start over here. So we got one from outside. There's 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 16, Oh, we got a whack over here. 16. We got 20. This is a pretty good day. 21. I didn't check underneath the lean-to, but I just had a brain fart here, guys. I know how I'm going to have water for them. Because like I said, I want to keep the water out of the barn. And if I put the grate that I made for them and I put it down, and I put the heated pail on the outside and put it against the grate, they can stick their heads through the hole to get a drink. I'm thinking that might work. It means I'm going to have a little bit of a water mess right there, but it keeps the rest of the barn dry. Plus, I got to go get more straw too, because we're going to burn through straw. I think I've got about 4 or 5 bales left, so I've got to get some more, because I've got to put lots of straw down in here too. But if you consider they were in here all night, and look at this, they didn't eat much. It seems that when I lock them down at night in here with no water but food, this is basically what they eat. They don't eat much without much water, which I know ducks need water to eat. So I mean, you know, they're just maybe they're just snacking a little bit and not doing much. But on the top, they're not. The Muscovies aren't using the top. But then again, last night, I think it was 6 or 7 Muscovies I had with Mo in the steel shed with the heat lamps. So, and with the 30 below, everybody's getting locked in the barn, because I already know that the shed, even with heat lamps, is not warm enough. The best place for them is in here when it's that cold. And I know, don't give them any heat, just their body heat, and leave that open so they have lots of fresh air to get the moisture out of here. But I think the water outside through the hole, it's going to be interesting. Tomorrow when it's warmer, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to work on it today because, one, it's still too cold outside for me to be screwing with anything. And tomorrow we got this nice warm weather coming. Oh, there's Dougie. Just listen to him. We got the nice warm weather coming, which will, I know, Doug, it's winter out here. That with the warmer weather, it'll be much easier working and screwing around with something like that. But I think that's the idea. I just had it there. I was standing and I looked and I thought, if I put a pail right there, you know, the heated pail, the rubber pail, put the grate down, cut a couple snips through it to make it a wider opening. That way the water can be outside. And that way the ice and everything builds up out here where I want it, instead of inside, because inside's a pain. I think that's, we'll see tomorrow. I'll screw with it around with it tomorrow and we'll see how it looks. I think it's the answer though. Because, like, you know, when they're in lockdown, they need to have water because they're going to be in lockdown, you know, for probably a couple days. Well, I know the weather forecast is 3 nights of minus 30. And then during the day, it's only going to go up to something like minus 21, minus 22. Okay, do we have any eggs in here? Okay, no eggs there. Okay, Doug, look out. Look out. No. Okay, that's it for eggs today, guys. So, oh, my tub didn't drip down, didn't leak much. I'm going to fix that tomorrow too. The drain plug on it needs to be modified. But since it's warmed up a little bit today, I'm going to take the cover off. Oh, this cover works really good too, compared to last year's cover. But of course, last year's cover was I grabbed something out of the garage that was there. This seems to be a lot better if you notice. And last year there was a lot of poop around the opening here because they would sit with their bums close to the hole and they would poop right into the water. But if you look here, all the poop is around the outside edges. So by having the two holes like that, they have to face in towards it. And with this, they're facing into the holes, and all the poop staying on the outside. Because look at the water. It looks like a couple droppings went in. Actually, probably not much, really. I'm looking. I don't know if it's turning out on the video, but it's more of their dirty bills. The water, it's not. It's not even dirty. It doesn't. I don't see any feces at all actually in the water. So that works. So I'm gonna, like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna fix it because they probably have drank that much water. Actually, we'll go for a walk around the end and I'll take a look and see if it's dripping right now. Well, guys, it looks like my drain, my plug, I should say, is not dripping at all, or very little. I'm just looking here, and no, there's no water build-up there like it was the other day. Or ice build-up, I should say. Oh, we got Muscovy's flying all over the place here. The weatherman lied, though. It's supposed to be a lot warmer than it is right now. They were actually calling for something like -6 today. But then again, they're saying it's going to warm up tonight, big time, to 0 tonight. And then tomorrow, they're calling for like 9 degrees and rain. So it was supposed to be 12, but now it's 9. Little Muscovy. Oh yes, I gotta go check on Survivor Duck. I'm gonna put some more feed in there. Oh, Doug, it looks like you've been eating poopsicles. I mean, ducksicles. All right, I'm gonna close the grate here. I don't want Doug going in there. Well, I'm gonna top up the feed in here. So I just want the ducks to be calm. And we know what'll happen with Doug. If he comes in here, he'll make the ducks move. Look at that little Survivor duck. Here, we'll try to get close to her here. You just warm up under there. Oh, little girl. I gotta really make sure that she's in the barn with everybody else. With her crappy feather situation. She would die with this weather that's coming up, and that would suck, considering what we've gone through with her. That she survived this much and then have her die the first freeze. I learned my lesson last year, but I'm gonna try to get I'm gonna put the camera here closer to you so you guys can get a better shot. If you look at her feathers, I hope I got the pivot heads in my hand here, so I don't know if I'm getting a good shot or not. Oh, I know, little girl. I feel sorry for what you've had to go through, but you seem to be rebounding. She's smart, though. Think about it. All the ducks that are outside, toughing this cold weather, and here she's in here, smart one, soaking up the 175 watts of heat. Infrared heat pounding on her. I'm just wondering, I'm going to disturb her because I just want to see how warm this is underneath her. Yeah. There's definitely a temperature difference. Alright, she can go lay under the other end. Alright, I'll grab some feed here. I have noticed the last 3 or 4 days that they're preferring to eat out of this building, which makes no sense. But then again, I'm trying to figure ducks out. Oh, you get underneath the light and enjoy the heat. I never realized, if you look at here, we've got Survivor Duck beside our angel wing Muscovy duck. And if you take a look at the length of the feathers on the ducks, this young one here, her feathers are really, really long on her tail. And Survivor Duck is just starting to get her long feathers on her tail. I'll get a better shot here for you guys. If you take a look here, she's got nice long tail feathers. It's a shame about our angel wing, but unfortunately I couldn't take care of that this spring. Just a little too stretched for time. But if you look at her tail feathers, they're just starting to come in. Like, I think survivor duck's on the cusp of exploding on the feathers and rebounding here, big time. Like I said, this week I gotta really watch and take care of them. It's I was planning on going to the city this week, but I with this weather I can't leave. I gotta load. I gotta, unfortunately, when you're in lockdown when it's this cold, you can't leave. You gotta. It's like having a whole bunch of babies. They rely on me to make sure that they're taken care of, because you know, we already know what happens at 30 below. Ducks' feet freeze, and then you have a whole bunch of problems that, you know, drags on for months. And I'd rather, you know, postpone my trip to the city and make sure I don't create months of work and discomfort for the ducks. I just came from the shed here to top up the feeder in here, and Mo's changed sides now. He's over here on this side now. You know, I'd like to grab him and show you guys how really big he is, but it would stress him right out. You know, I could catch him, and I really want to, but Mo, like I said, Mo does not like to be handled at all. It's just a big, massive fight. He hates it. But Mo has no interest in being outside. Don't blame him, though. I wouldn't either if I was a tropical bird. It's like, the temperature in here is -4 right now, -5. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this morning when I came out at 6 o'clock, and I let the ducks out. What two of the geese had opened the gate on the barn, so I've got to put a latch on it so they can't open it. He's big gander chasing Doug there. Just missed it. The ganders now are starting to get a little bit aggressive towards Doug. Doug, come! The storm's coming though. Well, I'm going to dig out the pail and get everything ready for tomorrow, and I don't know why I never thought of this idea. I think it's going to work great. This way the water will stay outside, then the ducks can still stick their head out and get water, and I'm not dealing with a giant mess inside the barn, which I wasn't looking forward to. I went through that last year, and it's a giant create work situation when you as soon as you put water inside the barn in the wintertime, it just escalates the amount of work. Well, people, the storm arrived, and as soon as the snow started coming down really hard, I was in the garage working, I heard a lot of quacking, look out, and the ducks all went back inside the pen. I put Doug in the house so that he doesn't come in here and get the ducks all wound up, but they're already starting to hunker down. Yes, Goosely, it's me! I gotta show you this before this duck, look at that. Like, they're crazy. They're like husky dogs. Look at that. That's you almost think it's a dead duck. I'm gonna come out here later on this afternoon and take a look just to see what the situation is. I think we're gonna have a whole bunch of ducks covered in snow. I'm looking here for Muscovies. Some of them are underneath the lean-to. I'll give you a shot here underneath the lean-to. I'm trying not to go close since I don't want to get them all wound up. It's not too cold out right now. It's well, actually the temperature dropped a touch. It's about -11. I don't know when the warm is supposed to hit. I'm just looking inside here. Oh, there's a bunch of Muscovies inside. Oh, look at this. Where's Survivor Duck? Oh, Survivor Ducks. She's smart. Look at her. She's in there soaking up the rays. Getting some infrared heat. Good girl. Keep yourself warm. You're smart ducks too. Your friends are stupid. They're outside. Alright. Well, I'm going to keep an eye on the weather this afternoon. It's about, I think it's about 2:30 right now. So I'll come out again later on. If the temperature doesn't start going up like they say it is, I'm going to have to herd the ducks inside, because I got a hunch that the weatherman might be wrong. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm just looking here. The ducks are taking turns in the tub here. You know, they could go in the barn, but they'd rather be outside. They're an amazing animal. I think a lot of it is they just like to stick together. Well, I'm going to leave them alone for now. I'm going to lock the gate though. I'm going to close it here. Just in case anything comes in the yard. I'm going to do a quick walk around. Make sure there's nothing here. Doug's inside, like I said. I put him inside because I didn't want him to, wind the ducks all up. It's supposed to be a nasty storm. Like I said earlier this morning, the weather warnings are big time. So I'm going to go for a quick walk around, and then we'll check on them later on this afternoon. Actually, we'll look in the barn here when I'm walking around and see who went in the barn. Oh, the wind's nasty. See if there's even anybody in the barn, actually. Oh yeah, we got some ducks. One goose and one duck, it looks like. Yeah. Oh, it's a male hissing at me too. Oh, you. Alright. Oh, he's hissing. Alright, I'll come back later and check on him. We'll see what's happening here. The weather is, like I said, doesn't turn nice like it's supposed to. It'll warm up. Alright, everybody's in the pen. I'll come back later and check on the duckies. This is going to be an interesting day tomorrow. They're calling this snow is supposed to change to rain. So who knows what the day is going to turn out like. Well, guys, the storm is in full swing here. It's about 5:30, and it's been snowing like a bugger. I'm just going to, because we're going to have this warm weather, I'm going to give the ducks some fresh water. It's supposed to warm up. They're talking, like they're saying by midnight it's actually supposed to start warming up, but it doesn't. It looks like all the ducks have gone into the pen already, or into the barn. Oh, Doug smells something. All right, got this water thing happening, and I didn't freshen it up today. I just took the cover off there, and it looks like, oh, of course, we've got a bunch of ducks underneath the lean-to. But I'm really shocked that most of them went into the barn on their own. I guess they're figuring out this nasty weather. Oh, Survivor Duck's still in the middle shed by herself. No, Doug, you're not coming in. No, Doug, back. Back. Here, we'll check on Survivor Duck after I get this hose running. Oh, who's in here? Okay, Mo's in here. A couple of Muscovies. Oh, the crazy ducks. I get the fresh water for them here. Winter's back, guys. Alright, who's under here? Oh, we got some crazy Muscovies. Oh, you silly ducks. Alright. Let's see who's in here. Oh, Muscovies, of course. Girls, this is the wrong place for you to be, unless you're going to go on this side. Survivor Duck's cooking herself still. I hope she's alright. I really hope that she's alright. But hey, underneath the heat lamp, you couldn't ask for a better place. You know, but she's really thinking about it. She's the only duck that is using the heat lamps. And these crazy things, they have no interest in the heat lamps. That makes no sense. Alright, I'm gonna get these guys out of here. Just, oh, that wind is nasty. I can't believe it's supposed to warm up, but hey, it's supposed to. Come on, duck. Okay, that duck is covered nice. Come out. I wonder if that's Mo's peeking. Okay, they're all covered in ice. Alright, we can't even see in there because the window's all fogged up. Yeah, I'm just wondering. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know if I should close the doors so they can't get out. You know, the temperature is supposed to go up like they're talking. It's supposed to get like crazy warm and start raining. And if I close them in tonight, I'm going to walk around and inside and we'll take a look in the barn. I just don't want to, you know, if the temperature gets that warm. Hi, Dougie. Oh, I know, Doug. This is a winter blizzard. Oh, Doug, yeah, you're chewing my hands here. You're a crazy dog. Oh, slippery, isn't it, Doug? Oh, you're crazy. Oh, dog, you make me laugh so much. All right, what's going on here? Oh, everybody's really... I'm really surprised that that everybody's inside here tonight. It's nasty outside, isn't it, boys and girls? I can't believe you guys came in on your own. What's the temperature in here? -2. Alright, well, we're gonna leave them. Oh, I'm still in shock that they came in here on their own. Come on, Doug. Come on. Doug, forget about the mice. Doug's a mouser. I don't even know how the pivot heads are working in this low light right now. Like I said, I don't know what to do, guys. If I should lock up. I don't think if it warms up, they're gonna be far too warm tonight. And they seem to have enough brains to stay out of this nasty weather. You know, something's telling me to lock them in, just in case. You know, like it's -12 with a crazy wind. I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking here and these girls are a survivor duck under the heat lamp. I'm lost, guys. I don't know what to do. I know one thing, 30 below, everybody's going to be locked in the barn. I'm going to lock this shed down that they can't even get in here. Because I already know in this shed what happens. Duck feet freeze. It just is not warm enough. The barn is the only place that's warm enough. But you can tell, like there's no footprints out here. They have not been out here for a good hour. I think after I do the water, I'm going to shut everything down, just in case this storm does drag out. I'll just set my alarm early tomorrow and come up and give it, get up at 5. If it's warm, I'll just throw my jacket on and come out here and let them out. I think that's what I'll do. Oh, the Muscovies are sticking their head out to get snow. They won't come outside. They're just sticking their head out to get snow, the crazy little ducks. Alright, ducks. I think you got enough brain to stay inside, but oh, girls, you're on the wrong side. Huh. It's not even nice in here, actually. It's -10. This is the wrong place for the Muscovies. Oh, you girls are so pretty. They're looking at me. It's almost like they're talking to me with their eyes. Alright, ducks. I'm going to take you over to the barn. Let's go to the barn. Huh, girl? Let's go. Let's go to the barn. Let's go. Let's go. Of course, they gotta go underneath here. Come on, girls, wrong place. Come on, into the barn. Much warmer in the barn, actually. Huge difference. That metal shed's cold. Alright. I'm gonna lock the ducks in here tonight. And I gotta make a latch for that door, because this morning 2 geese were out here and they were trying to get back in. So everybody's locked up tonight. I'm not taking any chances. And I'll just set my alarm for 5. And I'll check if the temperature's really warm, or actually I'll check before I go to bed tonight. If the temperature's really warm, I'll come down and let them out. Like I said, we're supposed to get this big swing in temperature. Oh, who knows? But now I'll just leave the lights on. In case I have to come in here and let them out tonight. That way everything's lit up. Like I said, if it warms up like it's supposed to, the ducks will be just going nuts to get out. Nice clean bathtub of water. But I can tell you right now, like for -12, and I'm wearing my insulated leather gloves, that I'm already cold. It's the wind. Oh, Dougie's cold too. He wants to play. Doug, oh no, don't shoot my fingers. They're ice cold. I do not believe that wind. All right. Okay. Yeah, it's the thermometer might say -12, but with the howling wind, we've got some serious gusts happening here, and the blowing snow. I'd say it's more like, actually it feels like about -18, -20. That's why I think the ducks, when it got, because of the lights are on, and they all went inside on their own, which, ducks, normally, you gotta come out here and put them inside. So the wind, you know, we know ducks don't like the wind. So they must have went, you know, into the pen or into the barn when the wind picked up, because the wind's actually a little stronger than it was this afternoon. So who knows? Maybe the warm front is moving in. The weatherman said it was supposed to be snow or raining by now. I'll see how the night goes. Well, I know one thing: my face is frozen. I think there's a dog pulling on the garden hose. Well, he was. I'm trying to wind it up and he's grabbing it. Oh yeah, I can see why the duckies went in. This wind is nasty. Maybe the ducks are going to be smarter this winter. Alright, everybody's in the barn. We're zipped up. I'm going in. My face is frozen. Come on, Dougie. Holy moly, that's cold.